Oh, I thought it was a fun night in the Songus Center, a really good college basketball game, a great atmosphere. Real happy with the people that came out, not just to support us, but to send Tyler off in his final game here. Tyler's meant a lot to our program. It's been unbelievably rewarding to see him develop over the last 4 years. Tonight was a game that I thought could have went either way. I was really proud of our guys for fighting back, and we were almost down 20 against a really good New Hampshire team, a very physical New Hampshire team that's hard to score points against. And for us to climb back into the game and have a chance to win it, we had to play about as well as we can, and I thought we did. In the second half, I thought that was the best defensive effort that we've played as a team all year. We got some great contributions. Tyler was awesome as usual. His numbers didn't jump out at us tonight because of the way they play defense, but I thought he did a great job on Tanner Leisner, who's one of the best players in the league. Really hard to guard inside, and Tyler was responsible for guarding him most of the game. So disappointed we couldn't win this game, but real happy that we played well and had a chance to win against one of the league's better teams.
When you coming in, you kind of know Leisner, Deion Smith, kind of the three big players, and then suddenly Jordan Reed starts hitting threes like they're going out of style. How much did that kind of throw you guys off your game early? Because they ran out like 18, 19 points.
Well, it threw me off my game. I turned around and looked at the assistants with just unbelievable look, because he doesn't typically do that, and I think they banked 2 30-foot threes with the clock going down, so that kind of takes you by surprise as well. Those things are unfortunate. They're outside your control. We did a really good job doing well at the things under our control, I thought, for the most part, and put ourselves in position to win.
Coach, your guys were very aggressive taking the ball to the basket tonight. 48 points in the paint.
Yeah, that was great. Ryan was a big part of that. I thought Renardo really took the ball to the basket strong, which we know he can do. Renardo and Stefan played a big role. As freshmen, you could really see glimpses of what they can do, and they both can take the ball to the basket. They both have good size at their position. The way that New Hampshire plays, that's what they make you do. They're going to take away the three and not let you beat them that way, and you're going to have to drive it. And I thought, especially in the second half, we did that with some physical toughness.
Tyler, from walk-on to starter, averaged over 13 points a game this year. Just assess, kind of looking at your career, just what you were able to achieve, and just in your mind, what kind of sticks out about it?
I guess I never thought it would get to this, but it feels good. Just kind of the last couple of days been thinking about it, where I was before, how far we've come as a team. Not just me, but we've all been in here together. And I made some of my best friends in that room over there. And we've just been a part of this, and it's been real fun.
Is it surreal that it's over? What's kind of the emotion for you right now that you walk off the court for the last day?
Yeah, it just hit me. It's real sad. It sucks, but it kind of makes you realize how much you really cared. We put a lot into this, and you don't always have the time to think about how good it feels. And
right.
You don't get to realize the successes all the time, but just looking back on it, it's been real fun. It's changed my life, honestly. It's been great.
How do you feel the program is going forward? Ryan had another great game today. You got Renardo and Stefan had a really good game, kind of a breakout game for Stefan. You think the program's in pretty good hands right now?
It's going to be crazy good.
Yeah.
Those guys, we're young right now, but the talent's there, the mindset's there. We got the right guys, good coaches, great coaches. Just can't say enough about the coaches. They're great, and I think everything, even from the top down, everyone wants to win a championship, and
right.
People are really invested in it. I think it's just a matter of time before it happens.
Pat, now that the transition's over, you get a whole year, you're going to hit the recruiting trail again. Are you glad to see the transition go? Do you feel like you guys are where you want to be going into the next year when you can tourney bound and stuff like that?
Obviously, our guys will be excited at the opportunity to play in the conference tournament.
Yeah.
But year 5 is 1 year after year 4. It's
right.
kind of an arbitrary number. The NCAA sets those numbers.
Right.
We're trying to build a long-term, successful, sustainable program. So next year, I think we're in a great spot. I think we're only going to get better. And I think we're in a position now where we can continue that success, after our first year
right.
of eligibility. So it's just a number to us. Obviously, these guys are going to be excited at the opportunity, but if you have the right guys in your locker room and they play every night, regardless of whether they're postseason eligible or not, and we've had the right guys in our locker room that have always come motivated and always played hard, despite not being postseason eligible.
How difficult was it to sell the program during the reclassification period?
Talk to the kid from New Mexico.
Well, that was not easy to sell, and it was really discouraging when we had to tell guys that up front. Fortunately, there are enough other great qualities here to sell, and we focused on those, and guys bought in, and we got the right guys. It's funny, we got a lot of guys that we feel were under-recruited, kind of diamonds in the rough and under the radar, and they come here and they play with a little bit of chip on their shoulder, because they didn't have multiple Division I offers, and we use that to our advantage, and we use that as motivation, and I think it works well.
Does recruiting get easier now, do you think? Now that you can actually sell that the postseason exists and you guys have some success, double-digit wins 4 years in a row to kind of fall back on?
Well, I think it's always hard, and if we can keep attracting the same quality of guys that we have in the program now, I'd be more than happy with that.
Right.
So, I'm not sure I want to change the way we're doing it, just because we're postseason eligible, because, well, we've got some good players and some high-character guys in there, and if we can keep hitting on guys like Ryan Jones,
Right.
We're going to be a real good program.
Ryan, you put on weight, obviously, in the offseason. You took a huge step in your development. What do you do now to get better for next year?
All around, I can get better in pretty much every aspect. Obviously, get more consistent. I'm going to try to put on some more weight this year. I lost a little bit during the summer, but I think the biggest thing is locking in defensively and just keeping guys in front of me and rotating on the rotations and just being an all-around player.
Tyler, being the only senior this year, did you really take it upon yourself to be that leader in the locker room?
At times, I think leadership comes where it's needed, I guess you could say. I kind of just try to feel out when I need to say something or step in, but, even Jihad, me and Jihad together, I think we've done a pretty good job. Jihad's more like the motivational guy, like you would run through a brick wall for him. Me, it's kind of just like seeing it out. I don't know how to really describe it, but at times, yeah, I think so.
What did Coach Harrigan say to you in the line after?
He said, in hindsight, he should have recruited me.
That's a good compliment.
But I'll take it. I wouldn't want to be anywhere but here. This is the best place I could have dreamed of.
Tyler, what offers did you get? Did you get me in the D3s, D2s coming out?
Yeah, I got like WPI and
Good program,
yeah,
right?
Rochester.
And what went into ultimately not going there and playing and coming here?
I don't know. I think money have been tough to financially put it together. I wasn't really sold. I was going to go to try to be an engineer. I wasn't really sold on that.
Right.
So gave it a shot here. It was close to home, and it turned out to be the best decision of my life.
3 years of scholarship money, huh?
Right,
How's
yeah,
that
I'll
money?
take that.
Well, what do you remember about when you got the scholarship? What do you remember about that day? Was it, how did that go down?
I got I don't know, that was one of the weirdest feelings of my life. I was stunned, I was shaken. Me and him were playing golf.
You guys were just playing
We
golf?
were playing golf.
What course were you at?
Tingsboro Country Club.
Oh, Tingsboro CC.
It's
Tingsboro's finest.
right.
Ninth hole.
Ninth
Augusta
hole, we
National.
played for it. He said, if you beat me on this hole, I'll give you a scholarship.
If not,
Yeah,
if not, you owe me lunch.
Right. And he freaking puts it right on the.
Did I go first?
You went first.
I
Put
went
it
first.
about 5 feet away from the
What was it,
hole.
a par
Nah, I
three?
was for the
Put it,
five.
you stuck it on the
No.
green. He made me
About
hit a
12
good
feet.
shot.
Oh, it was a par 3?
Yeah.
Par
Yeah.
3, right on the road.
And you did. You got up, stuck it, put it
stuck
on the green. Yep.
And we both parred. I was a little nervous, but he ended up giving me the scholarship.
So your golf game got you a scholarship.
Golf game got me a scholarship.
So I asked him, we tied. I said, you want to go to lunch or you want to keep playing? Obviously, you wanted to keep playing. That was fun.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Okay, thanks, guys.
fellas.
Thank you.